enjoying that jazz between the breaks. That was our very own Steve Adelson, who is an iconic figure here in Long Beach, runs the Long Beach Jazz Festival, plays all year long. Brilliant, talented musician. So if you're wondering who that was our very own, the iconic Steve Adelson. Now, it is my pleasure. Let's give it up for the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, the one and only Warren Bay. I met Warren at the Winter Blast at Mateo's. It was a great event. And Warren, first of all, welcome to the show. And as the Executive Director, I'm sure it's very busy running the great Long Beach Chamber of Commerce. So what are some of the big events coming up in the Chamber?
Well, some of our recent events that are coming up right now, as you mentioned before, is our Summer Blast. It's going to be happening down in Sands Atlantic Beach. They have a brand new club that's just opened up. We're going to be one of the first to use it. We have cocktails, food, and it's a great place for our merchants to come down, socialize, and network in a relaxed atmosphere. If you don't come down dressed like me, we're going to wear shorts, have baggies, have t-shirts. We're going to be in a party mood. And best of all, it actually opens up right onto the beach. I had the pleasure to get down there with Bob and Richie and for cruise the club. It's great.
And Warren, as our show and all the people affiliated with our show, we are absolutely thrilled and honored that the Chamber of Commerce asked us to broadcast live that night. It's going to be a thrill to meet all the Chamber members and do our show live from Sands that night.
And we're honored to have you. Along with that, I forgot to mention, we're going to have Fog. They are a wonderful band. They are great. They play the best cover band that I've heard down here yet. Not taking anything away from Steve. He's the stick man down here. And what I'd like to say, besides that, we have down in September, we have, as everyone knows, Quicksilver's going to be down here, and they're going to bring thousands of people down here. And the Chamber is very lucky, and we're very proud to be able. We're going to be sponsoring one of the sponsors of Quicksilver. When you see a Quicksilver shirt, you're also going to see a Chamber of Commerce shirt. And you know what? This is going to be. A lot of people don't realize what the Chamber does. We're here to promote our merchants. We are the liaison from the city to the merchants. The merchants have a problem, we're there for them. When I say at the end of our monthly meetings, we're here for you. We're nonprofit. The people that work there are great people. We donate our time, and any problems that the merchants have, we're right on top of it. And if you have a problem, call 432-6000, and our great secretary will be there, Janet Cohn, and she'll be there to answer any of your questions. If she can't answer them, she'll find the answer for you.
And I believe you mentioned you have an event coming up that the Cabana is going to be involved in. So you have another great event coming up as well in the very near future.
All right, Bob. Our last monthly meeting will be at New Chase Bank, where Blockbuster used to be. Bob from the Cabana is going to donate all the food. We have Dr. Ganoff, who is a skin surgeon, that's going to talk about how to protect ourselves in the upcoming summer. We have one of our merchants is going to be from Jerry's, and I always do this. Got to sell the cell phone over.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we can't wait for it. It's an open meeting. Everybody's invited, and the Chamber always invites the public to all of our meetings.
And I thought this was a good segue. The Chamber is all about welcoming new merchants, businesses into Long Beach. And you're excited about a new restaurant coming in. And why don't we segue into the hot new hamburger restaurant coming to Long Beach? And of course, they're going to be involved in the Chamber.
Well, I got Jonathan here. He's sitting right across. He's waiting his turn. Easily, I can see. He's right there. Of Jake's Way Back Burgers. And the Chamber can't wait to welcome them in and give them their ribbon cutting. And taste some of those burgers ourselves. We can't wait to get down there. Good luck in the upcoming year. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Warren Bay. And now let's give it up for John Supporter. He's got a great new place coming in. It's right here in the West End. Jake's Wayback Burger. And Jake, John, talk about the new restaurant. When do you think it's going to be open? And what role do you think it's going to play here in the wild West End of Long Beach?
Thank you very much, Howie. It's a different type of eatery than exists here in the West End. You have your delis, you have your Chinese food, you have your bar/restaurant. You really don't have anything where a family can come, get a full meal for about $10. Nice family, clean atmosphere, fun, very inviting. When someone walks through the door, everyone says, "Welcome to Jake's." It's a very, area conscious type of restaurant. The thing also is that the company entrenches itself in the community. It has each franchisee pick a certain charity, a certain, nonprofit to do benefits for, whether it be raffles, food drives, things of that nature, and really becomes a staple within the community. We also are very different than on some of the other burger franchises you see out there. We are never frozen. We are cooked to order. From order to delivery is somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes. We have burgers, we have chicken, we have salads, we have hot dogs, we have 15 different types of shake. We also have what's called the Burger of the Month and the Shake of the Month. Every month it changes. It goes with the season, it goes with the months, and it's just a really fun, family-oriented place.
That's awesome. We can't wait. We love those burgers. I'm a big turkey burger and fries. So what's like, Jake, we know it's going to be great. And tentatively, when are you going to be opening?
We're hoping to be open sometime in the middle of July, God willing, but as soon as we get open, everyone will know about it.
All right. Let's give it up for John and Jake. Around 8:30, it's going to be music and hockey the rest of the way, but we have a special guest we want to get to before we turn it over to Eddie and all the great music guests coming up around 8:30. Jesse Dolman is a writer. He's done science fiction. He's got a lot of good stuff he's done in the past and working on the future. And Jesse, talk about your passion of writing and some of the things you've done in the past and some of the things you're working on in the future.
Well, Howie, I'm Jesse Coleman. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Freeport, nearby but not quite Long Beach. And my passion for writing really stems back to when I was young. I had an overactive imagination that got me into a little bit of trouble. But in the end, I'd like to believe I've really channeled it into something useful and good for the world around me. I started off writing a lot of science fiction. My book series is called The Pillars of the Kingdom, if you want to look into that. But my big thing right now is the Weekly Freeporter. It's a blog that I started about a year ago about my hometown. It's in response to just things were getting a little crazy down there. There's a lot of misinformation flying around, and my friends and I decided it would be a good idea to really look into this and get to the bottom of it, really find out what the truth of the matter was. Since then, we just celebrated a year. We were just pleased to see last night, actually, that the Nautical Mile Festival is on. So, Freeport fans, if you're listening, see you in 2 weeks, I guess.
All right, let's give it up for John. All right. Tom, we're going to break now. Our next break is going to be at 8:45. This way we can have a lot of room for Eddie Digital. If you love music, you're going to love our upcoming segments. Joanna Matheson is in the house.
Oh
Roger from themaskgorilla.com is in the house. Pam, what do you call it?
Champagne Pam.
Champagne Pam is in the house. So if you love music, Eddie Digital is in the bullpen. Great music, passion coming up. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. Broadcasting live from the prestigious law offices of Pecnic, and Schaefer on the wild West End of Long Beach, Long Island's first and oldest radio station, WG.